Welcome to part 2 of how to tell stories with photographs. In part 1 I covered finding your passion, finding something that you can get behind to tell a story about, as well as what are the main elements you want to try and capture: overalls, medium shots, and then detailed shots to help convey your story. So tonight I'd like to talk about what is the purpose, what am I trying to convey? And the way I'd like to approach that portion of the question is to get back to a previous post. For myself, that was about inspiration and finding inspiration in whatever it might be. And for me, that is, finding beautiful light. And I always refuse to get involved with what's happening in front of me in a way that I direct it. So I think that's important from a journalistic standpoint, that you're not altering the scene and what's happening in front of you. So typically what I do is I look for beautiful light or dramatic lighting of some kind, and try and see what portions of the story I can tell within that light, and working with what's available. I don't like to, I would never reposition people. That's not part of my purpose. My purpose there is to try and get a story across, but to do so in a way that is striking, and there are elements of it that might be beautiful, even if it's a story that's a little bit heavier, a little bit dark. And if that's what you're trying to convey, maybe you look for very dark portions, lighting-wise, as well as so the images feel a lot heavier, as opposed to shooting in significantly bright light or backlit, to where the scenes would be washed out or almost white. And that might be something you try and do if you're shooting for a story that's a little more upbeat and exciting or whatever. So to recap, we've got passion, find something you can get behind. 2, use your 3 different elements: overall, medium, and detailed shots to tell your story. And 3rd, you want to use dramatic lighting in a way that helps to convey your story, whether it be darker, heavier light, as opposed to brighter, more exciting light, or to tell more of an upbeat story. So hopefully this helps you guys, even with your family photographs. Tell the stories of your kids at their birthday parties, Use these elements, and your family albums will have so much more behind them. Thank you guys for checking back in. Send me your questions, David@dasophoto.com. I hope to hear from you soon.